on lockdown, talking about my isolation, so that we don't walk around talking about my isolation. Some it all might seem quite dumb, talking about my isolation, but I really want to save my mum, talking about my isolation. It's my isolation, baby. Why don't I go mow the lawn, doing me some propagation, then go download loads of porn, working on my restoration, all the rubbish that I don't need. Online shops will save the nation, for DIY that makes me bleed, causing hyperventilation. In my isolation, baby. Why don't you just F off? Needs to get some circulation. You infected Tory toff, all those kids from fornication, shaking hands with half the nation, causing me my indignation. So we're stuck in isolation. Now we're all insane. It's my isolation, baby. Think I might just go mad soon, found my lack of liberation. I'm counting tiles in my bathroom, running out of occupation. Now my missus, she looks weary, thinks I might need medication, because I've given names to my cutlery. Might be time for mediation. My isolation, baby. Talking about my isolation. Talking about my isolation. Talking about my isolation.
All these coronavirus conspiracy theories, one of them must be true. It's the G5 foam masks, I tell you. No. It must be the royals to take the heat off Prince Andrew. No. It might have been Harry and Meghan, so that no one would notice when they disappeared. No. Look, think about it. Who has the most to gain from everybody being on lockdown? It's Zoom! Good evening, and welcome to Really, Really Hard Talk. My guest this evening is the new leader of the Labour Party, Sir Keir Starmer. May I call you Sir Keir? Well, I'm not Jeremy Corbyn. Yes, Sir Keir. So, some members of the Labour Party were dismayed by the fact that the first thing you did when you became leader is sack many of the more left-leaning members of the shadow cabinet. Why was that? Well, I'm not Jeremy Corbyn. True. You're more of an establishment figure, aren't you? Some might say Blair-like. Well, I'm not Jeremy Corbyn. OK. Do you think you'll be viewed more favourably by Middle England and more traditional Labour-centric areas, such as the North and Scotland? Well, I'm not Jeremy Corbyn. Right. So, in conclusion, why do you think people will vote for you come the next general election? Let me guess. Well, I'm not Jeremy Corbyn. Sir Keir, thank you for your lack of anything, really. Well, I'm not Jeremy Corbyn. Clearly.
Salutations, subject. Oh, it doesn't appear to be working, Flunky. How does one... Where's the... Accept all cookies? What? Biscuits? What would I want with biscuits? This more wing nuts thing. Oh, hang on. Right. Ah, there we are. Right. Is that it? Is one on? Oh, thank you, Flunky. Yeah, much appreciated. One thanks you. One was going to use one's one pad for this, but this thing will do. Now... Yes, here we go. Yeah. Salutations. This is a recorded message for one's great-grandchildren. Greetings to you all. One is sorry one can't be with you at the moment because one is self-isolating. One sacrifices one's pleasure and amuses oneself solely with the 42 acres at one's disposal. What's that? It's a what? A filter. Oh, right, well, one... Thanks heavens for that, because, for a minute there, one thought Camilla was trying to phone one. Right, where was one? Yes, right. Yes. At times like this, we must all pull together. What? Insert username. Oh, all right. Queen Elizabeth? What do you mean that name's already taken? Have I considered Elizabeth 16. What? No, I'm the second. Right, fine. Corgi Lover 2020. Right. Now, as one was saying, what? Would I like to purchase masks and gloves? Well, one's got plenty of gloves already. And as for masks, well, one will ask Edward. Oh, honestly, these wretched pop-ups. Well, at least no one's talking about Andrew anymore. Yes. Yeah, it was one. Oh, yes. Here we go. There are hard times ahead, but the sun will shine and we'll all meet again. And at times like this, one is reminded of the spirit of the Blitz and a classic song, Seasons in the Abyss by Slayer. One thanks you. Is that all right? Will that go on one tube?
You wanted to see me, Mr. President? Oh, yes, I did, Kellyanne. I want your opinion on my new facial protection. What do you think? Well, sir, I like it. You don't think it makes it harder for people to understand what I'm going on about? Well, Mr. President, no worse than usual, sir. Okay, but it covers my whole face. Well, that's another plus point, sir. Fine. Right. Okay, Kellyanne, I wanted to see you because I've made a decision. We're going to take the fight to those responsible for inflicting this coronavirus on the whole world. Oh, but sir, you can't attack China, sir. Not China, Kellyanne. We're going to eliminate the animals who caused the epidemic. I got some wanted posters made. Here, what do you think? Why are you attacking the penguins, Mr. President? You always said they just had enough white bits to stop the police shooting them. Well, no more Mr. Nice Guy. They started it, and I'm going to finish it. Sir, it wasn't the penguins who are responsible. I think you're getting them confused with the pangolins. The what? The pangolins, sir. They're a type of scaly anteater. I think it's you who are getting confused here, Kellyanne. The pangolin is a fictional animal. It's not a real animal like a dodo, or a mammoth, or a leprechaun. You've forgotten the unicorn, sir. No, I haven't, Kellyanne. You can't catch me out. A unicorn is just an unmarried leprechaun. I read that somewhere. Anyway, right, I want you to get in touch with the Pentagon and tell them to get on with eliminating the penguins. Well, I think you've misunderstood or rated, sir. Wildlife conservation groups are going to be outraged if you attack the penguins. Your popularity would plummet. Well, in that case, we won't kill them. We'll just build a wall around Antarctica. Yes, sir. And Mexico could pay for it. So great.
Would be nice to spend some dosh on a drunken hour, but there's F in my bank account now. Then Boris found a forest full of money trees, and heaven knows I'm socialist now. To save your life, give the NHS some valuable time. They are the ones who care if we live or die. Bailouts for the corporates are handed out. Even Branson is a socialist now. Sports direct the workhouses of Amazon. I wonder if they're socialists now. A lifeline. Suddenly they find a gold mine. Now that they've hit the bottomless line. when market forces find they're not up to the job. Now Boris has become Chairman Mao. Bailed out by the state, the market's bum is saved. Do they realize they're all socialists now? And heaven knows we're socialists now.
Good evening and welcome to Fox News. I'm an anchor. Currently, I'm back from being anchored at home. Why? Because of the dirty commie China virus, that's why. It's now taken out almost all of Fox's employees, apart from our defiantly roving reporter, Chad Valet. Can you hear me, Chad?
Sure can, and sounds so clear it's almost like you're just next door.
That's probably because I am, Chad. Tonight's Fox News is fact-checking President Trump's latest promise to put America first. So, Chad, how's that one going?
Well, Ann, I've been looking to accentuate the positives. We've left China way behind. Better dead than red, huh?
Yes, Chad, but why are there so many Americans left mouldering in the morgues?
Well, Ann, I'm glad you asked me that. It's really down to the warm weather. Usually it brings out a fine crop of psychopathic school shooters. But with all the kids in America now stuck in lockdown, there's no one left outside for any gun-crazed nut-job loser to shoot.
So, meaning gun deaths must be way down right now.
Sure. It's shameful, Ann. If gun crime gets this low, people will get less afraid, gun sales will fall through the floor, and thousands of gun shops could go out of business. Americans could lose something of the heart of their way of life, the right to go around murdering each other.
That's terrible, Chad. So what's got to be done?
Well, there's only one way to get the gun death numbers up while there's no one on the streets.
Don't tell me, Chad.
That's right, Ann. NRA members are now being ordered to get their ass outside and shoot each other. Or better still, themselves. It's the one patriotic duty they have left.
So you mean forget all about the coronavirus and social distancing?
Yeah, get outside, stop the distancing, and start the shooting!
Okay, thanks, Chad. This has been Fox News. I've been an anchor. Good night.
Hi, I'm Barry Scott, and I'm here to save the world with my new powerful super product, COVID Bang. One spray and bang, you're gone, in the head. Because if you think drinking silver or methanol or going out to party with your mates is cool in a lockdown, then you might be suffering from morbid stupidity. So what you need is COVID Bang. Use it on yourself. Save the virus the bother. Bang! And the stupid's gone.
Chancellor of the Exchequer to see you, Mr. Rab.
It's not Rab, it's Rob.
Sorry, Mr. Rob.
That's better. Woof. So, Mr. Splash the Cash is here, is he, eh? Right, well, send him in, chlamydia.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Rab?
It's Rob. Now, get up on the table, Shorty, and give it to me hard and fast, just how I like it. Woof. Now, 750 million quid for charities? What are you playing at, Richie?
Well, Mr. Rob, it's money well spent, in my opinion.
Really? How?
Well, these charities look after the dregs of society. The dropouts, the drug takers, the wife beaters, the homeless, the insane, the lonely, the strange ones who sit next to you on park benches and tell you that they used to be ill but they're better now.
Aren't we supposed to do that?
Yes, but we don't because it's seriously expensive and these do-gooders do it for a fraction of the price. Anyway, we can easily afford it. We're making an absolute fortune out of this coronavirus thingy.
I thought it was going to cost us 40 billion quid.
Yes, but at the rate at which the OAPs are dropping, it means we'll get that money back in no time. Let me show you. This graph is called my stiffometer. It shows the correlation between people dying and money spent. Where the lines cross is our break-even point.
Just for a moment, imagine I'm unintelligent. Hard to believe, I know, but come again?
Well, pensioners cost us a lot of money. Their pension, care, medication, meals on wheels, nursing, social workers, etc. Now, as a rough rule of thumb, each pensioner costs about £1,000 a week.
OK, I see. Is this purely the riffraff, or does it include the wealthy?
Everyone, really. There's a crude formula that seems to work. The exchange rate is approximately 150 plebs for every toff.
I thought the rate would have been higher.
Well, under normal circumstances it would be. But a lot of the toffs have put their money into offshore accounts.
Really? What sort of chap would do something like that?
Well, mainly our friends, our colleagues, our siblings, our parents, our school friends, cousins, chaps at the golf club, effectively everyone we know.
Right, well, you seem to have everything in hand, dishy-rishy. Right, so, carry on. I've got some serious open leg posing to do.
Oh, by the way, there's even better news, Dominic.
Really?
Yes, the way things are going, we can apply to rejoin the European Union.
How?
Well, when this is all over, there'll be no one left who voted to leave.
Woof!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to join our German comedy counterparts, Wolfgang and Claudia, for another edition of the Treason Show. Hallo, meine britischen Bammenschammen Schnitzels, und willkommen zu der Treason Show von Deutschland. Über alles. Super duper über alles. If you are geschmusen genusen looking, you have to the right TV channel geschwitchen. Ja, wir haben alle sexy News Stories mit ein extra slice of German Sausage Factor und ein Sprinkling of Scheißen Flügeltochter. Schön, schön. Oh, Wolfie, flicken mein Newsbean. Okay, Claudi. COVID-19 News now, ja. Alles the towns of England are deserted, mit keine peoples on the streets und ein eerie atmosphere of total desolation, ja. Yeah, Wolfie, but no one could notice the difference in Croydon. SpongeBob SquarePants. Political news now, yeah. In the land of the chili jocko iron brew drinking folk, Scotland, yeah, the former Jockenführer Alex Salmond has been found genitten guilty for gefehlen up in the Skirtenfrau. Yeah, the salmon that got away, allegedly. Silly bang. Yeah. And in the town of the Puffenblaster Scattercushion folk, Brighton, yeah. The Town and Streifen Council has ein problem with the Bonnie Tyler i360. Wolfie, the Bonnie Tyler i360? Yeah, Claudia, as in turn around, and every now and then it fall apart. Now, because of the coronavirus smackdown, yeah, it is possibly a Wiedersehen to the i360? Nein, Wolfie, because here in the Treason Show von Deutschland, wir haben ein great idea for the sphincter of the Sticken. Ja, und hier ist ein demonstration video. Ladies and gentlemen, the US Peer! Jürgen Klopp. And now on the Treason Show, it is time for Wolfie and Claudie's Was ist nicer und was ist scheiße? Ja, und was ist scheiße, ist the running away from Drowning Street Gruppenführer of the PM, Dominic Cummings. And now he has changed his name to Dominic Goings. Thomas Schaffenecker. Und was ist nicer, ist hier in Deutschland, der deutsche Volk have handled the crisis mit Aplomb. Mit lower infections, alles der Nursenvolk haben PPE und plenty of ventilator breathing Sackenpumpen. Ja, Wolfie, but here in Deutschland we haven't ein law. Do not hassle the Hof. Ich liebe den Hof. Okay, Wolfie, it's gesplitten time. It's time to shut up and auf Wiedersehen, meine kleine Wiener. And if you are the Dummkopfs barbecuing on the beach seeing, don't forget to kick him in the fist, Jaxie. Tschüss!
Zoom in lockdown mode, so now we're all on Zoom. Now there's share price, a stock market boom. Party time, now we're all online. Oh, on Zoom beats the pain of my big long commute. See all my friends online, they look hirsute. Someone tell Bob that his mic's on mute. Oh, chase the blues away. High noon, get the cards at poker play. Now my whole wide world is to sit getting plastered or sometimes getting high. A game of strip poker, making time and clothes fly. I zoom with my girlfriend, if you know what I mean. We both zoom privately. Zoom, you chase the blues away. You make me laugh, clothes fall away. Oh, zoom, now the whole wide world's on Zoom.